Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Stoic Compass. I'm Jim, and I'm feeling particularly contemplative today.
And I'm Ellie. Contemplation is definitely on the menu, Jim.
Indeed it is.
We're diving into a topic many shy away from.
Go on.
But it's perhaps the most fundamental Stoic reflection.
I'm intrigued. Before we get too deep, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel if you're enjoying the show.
Your support means everything to us.
It really helps us keep these vital conversations going.
We truly appreciate it.
Thanks.
Now let's dive in.
All right, Ellie. Today we're tackling death. Not exactly a light Sunday brunch topic, is it?
Indeed, but let us consider the perspective offered by Benny Vonkin from modern Stoicism. He argues we need a complete rebranding of death. That's a powerful idea.
Rebranding death?
Exactly.
I mean, for most of us, death is the ultimate evil, something to avoid at all costs.
That's the conventional view.
We talk about fighting it, conquering it.
Precisely.
It's the final boss.
And Vonkin points out that this fear, this constant dread, actually costs us precious moments of our lives. It robs us of the present.
That's fascinating. If you're always looking over your shoulder for the Grim Reaper, you're not exactly enjoying the sunset, are you?
Beautifully put. Instead of living in denial, Stoicism invites us to accept our mortality.
Acceptance rather than avoidance.
And in doing so, find more peace and meaning in the here and now.
That's profoundly liberating.
Marcus Aurelius put it quite directly in his Meditations. Dying, too, is one of our assignments in life.
Very pragmatic of him.
He then adds, there as well, to do what needs doing.
Whoa. An assignment. That's a strong way to put it.
It certainly is.
It shifts it from a passive event to something we actually have to engage with.
Precisely. For the Stoics, how you face death reflects the kind of life you've lived.
The ultimate test of character.
It was the ultimate test of one's philosophical practice.
Philosophy in action.
Michel de Montaigne, heavily influenced by Stoicism, even titled an essay, "To philosophize is to learn how to die."
Learning how to die?
Indeed.
That sounds morbidly fascinating.
It's deeper than it first appears.
So it's not just about what happens after, but how we prepare for it?
You've grasped it perfectly.
Preparation, not just anticipation.
It's the Stoic practice of premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of adversity.
Mental rehearsal.
By contemplating death, we strip it of its terror and prepare our minds for the inevitable.
That's brilliant strategy.
It truly is.
If you rehearse the worst-case scenario, it's less shocking when it actually happens.
Exactly the principle at work.
But our modern world is all about prolonging life, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Medical advances, life extension research.
And Vonkin points out that while we prolong life significantly, a life is never truly saved. It's merely prolonged.
Postponed, not prevented.
Death remains, always waiting, even if we prefer to turn a blind eye.
That's a pretty stark truth. So, what did the Stoics actually know about death that we've forgotten?
They understood death fundamentally as change. Just like the countless small changes we navigate daily, death is the final, most drastic one. Every lost moment, every passing hour is a mini-death we face.
Mini-deaths? That's fascinating.
Think about it this way.
So every time a day ends, that's a mini-death?
In a philosophical sense, yes.
Wow, that's a perspective shift.
And to accept this ultimate change, we must accept its place in nature, hand in hand with life itself.
It's an undeniable part of the cycle.
Seneca even put it quite eloquently, saying that to grieve a son's death is essentially to accuse the moment he was born.
Because from birth, his death was already proclaimed, so to speak.
That's exactly it. It's all connected.
That's profound. And a little heartbreaking to think about, to be honest. But it connects to that Stoic dichotomy of control, doesn't it?
It does, Jim. We cannot control the fact of death, but we can control our judgment of it.
Our response, not the event itself.
Marcus Aurelius, writing his Meditations during times of war and plague, losing many of his own children, continually reflected on this concept of change.
He lived it, didn't he?
His conclusion?
Let me guess. Live well now.
Precisely, he mused. If death is simply random atoms scattering, there's nothing to worry about.
The materialist view.
And if it's a natural part of a rational universe, then living virtuously brings peace.
Either way, we're covered.
So in either scenario, death isn't the primary concern. Living is.
Well, I'll be darned. That's incredibly freeing. It takes the focus off the scary unknown and puts it right back on what we can do.
This leads to a powerful Stoic practice. Imagining today is your last day.
That's intense.
Before sleep, they would reflect as if that day was their final one.
A daily reckoning?
This isn't morbid. It's a way to cultivate gratitude for the present moment and infuse life with urgency and meaning.
It's transformative, isn't it?
Completely.
If I thought this was my last podcast, I'd probably be a lot more
focused.
Well, not goofy, maybe more intense.
Every moment would matter.
Every word would count.
Exactly, Vonkin asks. What would life be without death?
Interesting question.
Without an end, there's no urgency, no meaning.
No deadlines, no motivation.
Immortality might sound appealing, but it could render all actions pointless.
Paradoxically empty.
Death gives our lives direction, stages, and reminds us of the profound value of now.
It's the ultimate deadline. That's profound.
A perfect way to phrase it.
If I had infinite time to clean out my garage, I'd probably never do it.
Procrastination would be eternal.
But knowing I only have one Saturday, well, that's motivation.
A perfect analogy, Jim. So why do we resist so fiercely?
Fear of the unknown.
Often it's because death robs us of time to complete our goals.
Unfinished business.
We plan, we chase, and death shatters it all.
Like John Lennon saying, life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans.
Perfect timing reference. Nature doesn't discriminate, so we must be ready.
Always prepared, never surprised.
Epictetus taught us to keep our desires and aversions in check, focusing on what's within our control.
The dichotomy of control again.
Our constant yearning for more fuels this resistance.
That's my struggle right there.
The endless wanting.
Always wanting more or better or different.
It's exhausting, isn't it?
Completely draining.
To make peace with death, we must think about it, reflect on it, and let it shape how we live, not hide from it. This acceptance extends beyond our own mortality to the deaths of others, and even the deaths of relationships.
Oh, that's a tough one.
It really is.
Losing someone, a friend or family, that hurts on a different level.
The pain cuts deep.
And relationships ending, that can feel like a death too.
It can. Every person in your life will either die before you before them, or you at the same time.
Stark mathematics of mortality.
These are facts, hard as they are to face.
Unavoidable realities.
Even friendships and romantic relationships can end, a kind of death that teaches us about change and letting go.
That's a sobering thought.
Yet necessary to consider.
But it also makes me appreciate the people I have even more right now.
That's the beautiful paradox. And from a Stoic perspective, this brings us to a fundamental philosophical question. What does it truly mean to be alive, especially for rational beings? For Stoics, it means living well, following nature, and cultivating virtue.
So, if you live a good, virtuous life, death isn't as scary because you've already done your assignment, so to speak.
You've understood it perfectly. A life fueled by virtue is a life easier to leave behind. If we practice living virtuously, we can face death with peace and even joy.
It's about living so fully and so rightly that when the time comes, you can say, I'm ready for this change.
Beautifully expressed. Benny Vonken suggests it's time for a rebrand.
A complete reframe.
Let's see the beauty in death. Let it teach us how to live, to be grateful, and to not take life for granted.
Death is teacher, not enemy.
Talk about your fears, including death, because it's not the enemy. It's the ultimate reminder.
A reminder of what matters most.
It's the one thing we all share.
That's a powerful way to look at it. To be able to say, Death, thank you for making my life beautiful. That's a goal worth striving for.
It's an invitation to live with intention every single day.
Powerful words indeed. Thanks to Benny Vonken for sharing these profound Stoic insights on how we can approach death to start living more fully. Join us next time as we continue to explore how ancient wisdom can guide our modern lives.
Until then, remember to live well now.
This podcast is powered by VoxKrea.ai, where ideas find their voice.